how does it feel to be in this ensemble? It honestly feels really good. I feel like there haven't been too many opportunities that I've had recently to be able to perform in a group like this, especially in a full orchestral production. And I think the fact that in this ensemble in particular, there's so much emphasis on community care, like the fact that we require masking and testing beforehand, and people just generally looking after each other to make sure that we're doing well and just being very mindful of each other's needs and really emphasizing the community. I think it's been really special because I feel like, especially in this day and age with really fast-paced way that Hollywood and media in general operates, I feel like it's really rare to be able to have the opportunity to be in an environment where care, like community care, is emphasized so strongly. Well, so I just learned a few minutes ago that I guess there is a piece that I'm going to be doing some improv on the cello on. But at least for the strings, Sochi, who did the string arrangement and the orchestration and has done so much for this ensemble, has done a really, really great job of coming up with this really, really incredible score and arrangement for the musical. So we try to, stick to what's written in the score. With that being said, because of the collaborative nature of the ensemble, if there are any suggestions that people have for particular changes, people are more than welcome to listen. And if it's better and if it's going to just elevate the ensemble as a whole, then we'll do it. The fact that the relationship between us is what is really emphasized overall, I think, allows for a lot of harmony to exist, and just making sure that there's clear communication, and if there are issues that come up as well, people are willing to have conversations about it. So I do think just the ethos of this whole entire musical and ensemble, I think, really makes for harmonious relationships and being able to play really well together. Did I ever imagine I would be playing a classical instrument in a hip hop format? Yeah. I mean, I feel like there are a lot of really incredible hip hop artists who incorporate strings in their music. And, like I'm a huge Kendrick Lamar fan, for example, and, he incorporates a lot of really great strings, and Tyler the Creator. So I feel like we're just living in a world where you do see artists borrowing and being inspired by a lot of different genres. So I think it's a really cool and unique opportunity being able to play strings in a hip hop musical and ensemble. But I just feel like that's just kind of the nature of the day and age that we live in, where you do see so much cross pollination when it comes to different genres and people really drawing from a lot of sources of inspiration in terms of the music that they're creating. So, as someone who just loves a lot of different kinds of music, I guess for me, I, have done this before and, hope to continue doing more of it. Music was such a huge, huge part of my life. I really shaped so much of my identity around being a musician, playing music, playing in a lot of different ensembles and orchestras and bands, and jamming with friends and stuff. But I feel like, recently, just with shifting priorities and also the fact that things are very difficult in the world currently, I feel like it's made it very difficult to find time to be able to invest in the arts and really find the importance in it, because there have been a lot of times where it's just felt like there are other things that just feel so much more pressing. So I think being in a group where there is a lot of alignment in terms of our values, in terms of collective care and looking after each other, it's really been very inspiring in terms of seeing what the possibilities are of playing with people who are a lot more aligned with you in terms of values, in terms of politics, and so many other things. Because I think that is one of the reasons why, at least for me personally, I just haven't played as much, because I just feel like with everything going on in the world, there have been a lot of people who just have been very navel gazing and just focusing on solely their art without engaging with the world around them. So I feel like this group is different because there are a lot of people who are very outspoken. There are a lot of people who try to incorporate art into their praxis and in terms of into their activism in politics. And it's really shown that there is a new alternative way of being able to engage in arts that is meaningful and that elevates people and does try to engage with everything that's happening right now.